Take a deep breath and join me for tonight's gentle tale. Primrose and Lotus in the Meadow. This story is about a girl named Primrose and her panda friend Lotus, who share magical adventures in a beautiful meadow. In a land where the meadows stretch far and wide, there lived a little girl named Primrose. She had hair the color of sunshine and eyes that sparkled like the morning dew. Her best friend was a gentle panda named Lotus, who loved to nap under the shade of the ancient willow tree. Their days were filled with adventures, exploring the vibrant, flower-strewn fields and listening to the songs of the whimsical birds. Every day as the sun began its descent, Primrose and Lotus would gather flowers to take back to their cozy cottage by the brook. They would sit on the cottage porch, making garlands while the sun painted the sky with hues of pink and one afternoon, while wandering further than usual, they discovered a hidden grove filled with the most enchanting bluebells. The air was filled with their sweet fragrance, and it seemed as if the grove was smiling at them. Primrose and Lotus decided to make this secret spot their special place. They would bring picnics and spend afternoons lying on the soft grass, sharing dreams and giggles. The meadow seemed magical, with butterflies that danced round them and squirrels that played in the trees. Sometimes they imagined the bluebells were tiny fairies whispering secrets of the meadows. As twilight approached, the sky turned lavender, and the stars began to twinkle. Primrose and Lotus lay on their backs, looking up at the vast sky, feeling a profound peace. They knew that no matter how big the world seemed, their friendship made it delightful and manageable. With Lotus by her side, Primrose always felt she could face anything. That evening, as they walked back home, a gentle breeze carried the scent of jasmine. They held hands, feeling the warmth of their bond, and understood that the memories made would last a lifetime. Every night, before falling asleep, Primrose would tug the blanket up to her chin and whisper to Lotus, "Dream of our meadow adventures." And with a soft, loving smile, Lotus would always reply, "Good night, dear Primrose." The magical meadows were their sanctuary, where love and friendship bloomed as beautifully as the flowers that surrounded them. Let's drift softly into another chapter. The heartwarming embrace of Heather and Camellia. This story is about a human named Heather and a mischievous pixie named Camellia discovering the warmth of true friendship and love. Heather lived in a quaint little village nestled between whispering pines and blooming meadows. Every evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, the sky turned a shimmering cascade of amber and gold. Yet one such evening, while she was wandering near the edge of the forest, she stumbled upon a tiny wood-carved figurine of a mischievous pixie named Camellia. At first, Heather thought it was a delightful piece of craftsmanship, but when she picked it up, the figurine came to life with a twinkle in her eye. Lilia, the mischievous pixie, was full of energy and whimsy, with wings that sparkled like dew-kissed petals at dawn. "I've been waiting for someone like you, Heather," Camellia said, fluttering her wings with a musical laugh. Days turned into weeks, and an unexpected yet beautiful friendship blossomed between Heather and Camellia. Camelia's tricks brought laughter and joy to Heather's calm, routine life, while Heather's kindness and gentle heart offered Camellia a sense of belonging she never knew she needed. One chilly autumn day, a fierce storm rolled in, bringing torrential rain and howling winds that threatened the little village. Ea, worried about Camellia, ventured out into the storm, calling for her pixie friend. She found Camellia shivering under a large toadstool, cold and scared. Heather wrapped her arms around Camellia, holding her close and shielding her from the storm. In that moment, Camellia felt a warmth and love she had never experienced before. Heather said softly, "No storm can take away the love we share." As the storm passed, and the first rays of dawn broke through the clouds, a beautiful rainbow arched across the sky. Camellia looked up at Heather with tears in her eyes and said, "You've given me a gift I never expected, so the gift of true friendship and love." From that day forward, Heather and Camellia's bond grew even stronger, their hearts forever embraced in a warmth that no storm could ever diminish. Here on ends another comforting story for you. Silver Bell and Tulip's Fulsome Adventure. This story is about a girl named Silver Bell and a hedgehog named Tulip, who form an unbreakable friendship while exploring the magical forest together. Silver Bell, a kind-hearted young girl with silver curls, loved wandering through the tranquil woods near her home. One sunny afternoon, while picking wildflowers, she noticed a tiny hedgehog struggling to dig up some grubs. "Hello there, little one. Do you need help?" she asked gently. The hedgehog looked up with beady eyes and nodded shyly. Silver Bell named this new friend Tulip after the flowers she loved so much. They quickly became inseparable. Every day, Silver Bell would bring Tulip tasty treats, like fresh berries and crunchies. Tulip, in turn, showed Silver Bell secret places in the forest, hidden groves, sparkling streams, and trees with the sweetest fruits. Their bond grew stronger with each passing day. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, the forest seemed to come alive with magic. Fireflies danced in the air, creating a twinkling carpet of light. Silver Bell and Tulip sat by a gentle brook, the sound of flowing water soothing them. "You know," Silver Bell said, "meeting you was the best thing that ever happened to me." Tulip curled up next to her, feeling the same. They gazed at the sky, where stars began to glisten, and each one made a silent wish for their friendship to last forever. As they walked home, the moon cast a soft glow, guiding their way. Silver Bell and Tulip's hearts were full of joy and gratitude for the wondrous adventures they shared. Now, let's enter another chapter of tonight's journey. Buttercup, Daisy, and the Stars. This story is about a girl named Buttercup and a salamander named Daisy, who form a deep friendship while exploring the magic of stars and wishes. Once upon a time, in a quaint little village near a shimmering lake, there lived a kind-hearted girl named Buttercup. Buttercup had a deep love for nature and its endless mysteries. One night, as she lay on the soft grass, gazing at the twinkling stars, she heard a gentle rustle. To her amazement, a small, shiny salamander emerged from the underbrush. He introduced himself as Daisy, a guardian of the stars. Buttercup and Daisy quickly became friends, sharing stories of their adventures and dreams. Daisy explained that each star in the sky held a special wish from someone on Earth. Buttercup's eyes sparkled with wonder as she listened. Inspired, she made her own secret wish upon the brightest star, wishing for everyone in her village to be happy. Daisy promised to keep her wish safe among the stars. Together, they spent many nights exploring the wonders of the universe, their friendship growing stronger with each shared moment. The bond they formed reminded Buttercup that true magic lay in the connections we make with others. And so, with stars as their guide and wishes as their compass, Buttercup and Daisy continued their heartwarming journey filled with love, hope, and the endless light of friendship. Let peace be with you tonight. Good night.